Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for this 111 new moon in Capricorn spiritual practice. This is the first new moon of the year, and wow, it is full of new beginning energy and a very powerful day to set intentions. I feel like this really is the start of the year. So if you haven't joined me before, I am Renee Spears. I'm a spirit guide channeler and a spiritual mentor, and welcome. So today we're going to talk about the astrology of this new moon in Capricorn and the numerology of 111. We'll also do a card pull and a guided meditation to honor the new moon and our new beginnings. This is donation based, so there is a link in the show notes below to pay what you want, and I really do appreciate you doing that. Also, all my podcasts and spiritual practices are infused with positive energy. So you get an energy boost just by sitting there and listening. So sit back, relax, take some deep breaths, and just be and absorb all the positive energy of this new moon. And as always, pay special attention to anything that you hear that resonates with you. There are no coincidences about anything, including that you're watching right now. There are messages for us constantly. So pay attention to the messages for you today. So on Thursday morning, the 11th, at about 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific, is the first new moon of the year. And of course, it just happens to fall on 111. So this new moon is exactly what we need to get moving this year. So if you've started the year a little slow, that's fine and understandable because we are in winter, which is a time to go inward and slow down. And if you've been feeling a little sluggish this year so far, you will finally feel motivated and ready to move forward. So we definitely put a lot of pressure on the idea that New Year's Day is the starting point of the year. The day we start the New Year's resolutions, the day we start the diets, the exercise programs. But astrologically and energetically, it doesn't really work like that. So last year, 2023, didn't really start until about the third week of January. And this year, this new moon really feels like the start of the year. And because sometimes we do get to have nice things, this week's new moon in Capricorn is priming us for fantastic new beginnings. And if you've already kind of faltered on your resolutions, this new moon will help you get back on track. So all the intentions and goals we set for 2024, we're starting to get excited about them. And we start to take some action on them. So this first new moon of the year is our time to really hit the reset button and to get moving forward. Now we know that new moons are the beginning of a new lunar cycle. And it's a time of new beginnings, of growth and renewal. They're like a clean slate where we can create what's next. And never is the moment more primed for creating what's next than with a Capricorn new moon. Capricorn is all about hard work and achievement and responsibility. You know that urge you feel at the beginning every year to set resolutions and change your life? That is Capricorn energy. That urge is Capricorn energy. So January is overflowing with Capricorn energy. We're still in Capricorn season for another 10 days. And in addition to this new moon in Capricorn, Mars moved into Capricorn last week on the 4th. So Capricorn is Mars' favorite sign. It's in its full power there. And it gives us a sense of purpose and direction, which we may not have felt really that much this year. Also this week on Saturday, the 13th, Mercury moves into Capricorn, which is very useful for the planning and problem solving that we're going to need moving forward. So when Mercury is in Capricorn, we feel this internal drive. We're able to follow the plans and we have structure. And that's because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn represents structure and order and organization. Saturn is also the planet of discipline and hard work, which is the energy we really, really want right now so we can get moving. We feel like we want to put in the work right now toward our long-term goals. It feels good to work. So we're still in Capricorn season. The new moon, Mercury, and Mars are in Capricorn for the next month. And Pluto is at the very last degree of Capricorn, the 29th degree. So in astrology, the 29th degree of any sign, including Capricorn, is referred to as the critical or anaretic degree. And this degree carries the energy of urgency, of intensity, of feeling of completion or transition. So when a planet like Pluto is at the 29th degree of Capricorn, it amplifies these things. So the 29th degree is considered a point of culmination. It marks the end of a cycle before the start of something new. Yeah, Pluto will dip in and out of Capricorn until November when it finally leaves for good. But this is the last Capricorn new moon where Pluto will be close, which brings a sense of closure and endings. So Pluto first entered Capricorn way back in 2008. And since this is the last Capricorn new moon with Pluto in Capricorn, it seems fitting that there's some sort of rebirth to us after all the transformation we've been through since 2008. So while this moon is very much about setting the stage for 2024, it gets us started, it's also about honoring the past and the transformations we've experienced. It could be really easy to get caught up in our New Year intentions and all the fresh energy of this new moon. But be sure to acknowledge and pay homage to the past too. So just take a minute to honor your journey and all you've experienced and learned since 2008. So all of that has led to where you are today, sitting here watching this. I seriously doubt that the 2008 version of you would have predicted that this is where you'd be all those years later. So on a practical level, we can use this new moon to create some structure in our daily routine. The intentions we make or the goals we make on a Capricorn new moon have longevity. So if there's something you really want to commit to for the long term, set your intention and then take a small action in that direction under this new moon. So in addition to this Capricorn extravaganza, other shifts are happening too. We're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, which ends on the 14th. So if you're still figuring out your goals for the year, that's okay. Just be gentle with yourself, because if you aren't clear now, you will be after the 14th. This new moon is also trine Uranus, which adds some excitement. It lowers our inhibitions, so we're more willing to take risks and get out of our comfort zones. Super good energy for breaking bad habits and really leaving relationships. And we also may have some exciting, unexpected changes and some chance encounters. You never know who you might meet. And then, of course, the cherry on top of it, all this wonderful new moon, is that it takes place on the first numerology portal of the year, the 111 portal. So the 111 portal is a day of heightened spiritual energy and potential. It's a time when the universe aligns energies to support manifestation, spiritual growth, and setting intentions for the future. So the number 1 in numerology signifies new beginnings and opportunities. And of course, the repetition of the numbers, 3 of them, amplifies that energy. So the 111 portal carries the energy of a fresh beginning, of birthing, of creating. It's an active energy that helps us take action to move forward. It's really a powerful day to manifest and set intentions. The alignments of the energy on this day also opens a portal for spiritual awakening, allowing us to really connect more deeply with our spiritual selves, to really get to the heart of what we want. So this year, since the new moon takes place on 111, the portal activates and supercharges the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. This is new beginning and fresh start energy on steroids. I cannot imagine a better way to start a new year. Only thing to caution you about, and I did mention this in my podcast too, is burnout. There is so much forward-moving Capricorn get shit done energy getting us motivated that we run the risk of working too much and burning out. We have all the time in the world to accomplish what we want to get done, so pace yourself. Right now, schedule some days off. Schedule a vacation. Figure out how to add some breaks in during your day. So this is the perfect time to buckle down and stay focused on your long-term goals. This is long game energy. The things that we start now and the seeds we plant under this full moon, they pay off big time throughout the year. You just want to make sure that you pace yourself. This is totally pace yourself energy too. Oh, okay. Perfect time for a card pull. I do love a good card pull. I love this deck. Oh, I don't have the box over here. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, always time for a good card pull, especially when there's big events like a new moon or, 111 or it's a Thursday, anything. So I do love a 3-card pull. That's what we always do here. Okay, here we go. Okay. The first card is the Tower. Second card, 4 of Pentacles. And then the last card, of course, it is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so before we get into kind of reading these and the energy of them, I love to do the numerology. I use this book. Yeah, Doreen Virtue kind of lost it a couple years ago, but the book is fantastic. So and I have my own system. So that's a 748 is our number. So let's go there. You are supported by the universe in all ways, including the financial area. All right, I'll take that. It would be lovely to manifest some additional money and get started on manifesting some money this year with this new moon too. Okay, let's start with the first one, which is the Tower. I'll make sure you can see that. Try to get it close to the camera. The Tower. We know this card. And everybody thinks of the Tower as the scary card, like, oh my God, the world is ending card. But really, this is just like unexpected changes. Perfect for Uranus, the Uranus energy that we were talking about. Unexpected changes. Things are falling apart so that we can rebuild something amazing. Yeah, it's that time right now. Things are moving and shifting. We're shifting directions. It's also, this card is really magical. I'm going to try to get it close. I apologize because I don't know how the camera is going to be, but there's a bunny rabbit, there's stars, there's lightning. It's a really, really magical, great card. But it is about unexpected changes, and how things were before is not how things will be moving forward. Big changes. Once again, so we can rebuild something amazing and new. And we have to have this happen so that we can move forward. Also, Pluto at that 29th degree, come on, this disruption, Uranus, unexpected change. There's a lot of the astrology energy in this card. And yeah, things are falling apart so that we can rebuild them. We're at the very base this year, right now, starting to rebuild. The Tower, stuff's falling down and we're rebuilding. Okay, next card, the 4 of Pentacles. All right, look at this. She's really holding on to her purse. Hopefully you can see that. She's really holding on tight to that purse. We got to remember, especially right now that we have all of this change happening, that we can't hold on too tightly. We've got to be willing to be flexible and let things flow, getting into the flow. If you hold on to things, you're really blocking your abundance. So get in the flow and trust that everything works out. This is not the time for scarcity thinking. This is the time to trust, to get in the flow. We're right at the beginning. We're creating anything. We have the blank slate. So we can create anything that we want. So we might as well create some abundance. And that requires that we get our hands off that goddamn purse and let things flow. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. I like it. I like the meaning behind it. I'm not crazy about her hanging on to that purse though. And then of course, we would have the 8 of Wands. These are like 8 magic wands. Ching-ching. The start of something new. It is go time. It's time for action. Lots of forward moving energy. Once again, this is like the ringing the bell. Okay, time to go, hitting the wands. Get into the flow of energy and move forward. Here we go. And also, you know what I like about this? Wands, but magic wands. So where was the first one? The Tower. This one looks magical. This one is magical too. There's some magic in the air right now. I mean, no coincidence, new moon, first one of the year on 111 in an 8 numerology year, which is all about abundance. There's magic in the air. Also, I didn't talk about it, but the nodes of fate are active with this new moon too. Means fate, karma. This is all meant to be. So if we take all of that into account, this is a really magical, wonderful new moon. I have to say, the cards never disappoint though, do they? I have to say, I really like the cards, especially the 8 of Wands. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. And then with that, with our 8 of Wands, let's go ahead and get ready for a little guided meditation. Settle in. You can always light a candle if that works for you. But just settle in, get nice and comfortable, close your eyes. And we're going to do just a quick guided meditation about new energy, about launching our new energy for the year, our new beginnings. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. In and out, just calm and relaxed. Might want to move your head around, shrug your shoulders, get rid of any tension that may be in your body, allowing you to fully relax. And then let's slow down the breath, making it deeper and longer. Now visualize roots extending from your body, anchoring you deep into the earth. Feel the stability and the strength of this connection. Allow yourself to become fully present in this moment. Now envision the night sky. It's empty and it's dark. And picture the new moon in Capricorn shining brightly right above you. This new moon signifies new beginnings and fresh starts. Feel its energy of renewal and fresh beginnings washing over you like a gentle, cleansing light. And as you focus on this energy, think about what new beginnings you wish to invite into your life. Now feel the energy of Capricorn surrounding you. Capricorn is determined, it's ambitious, and it's focused on long-term goals. Visualize this energy empowering you to take the necessary steps toward your dreams. Now, in this empowered energy, reflect on anything that no longer serves you or aligns with you. Take some deep breaths in, and with each exhale, imagine releasing those thoughts, the habits, or the energies that no longer serve you. Let go of anything that holds you back from embracing these new beginnings. And as you continue to breathe deeply, visualize a beautiful garden or landscape. Walk into the garden. Each step you take in this garden symbolizes a step toward your new beginning. Feel the excitement and your determination as you move forward. Now repeat these affirmations to yourself. I am ready for new opportunities and new beginnings. I trust my ability to achieve my goals. I am deserving of success, happiness, and all the good that life has to offer. My mind is clear, my heart is open, and I am ready for what's next. Now take a couple more big, deep breaths. And slowly bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, and then when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. This is a really good time if you want to journal for a little bit too, and kind of journal about new beginnings, what your intentions are for this year, setting some affirmations for the year. All this is perfect time to do that. So feel free to pause the recording if you want to do that. And I also would really like to thank you for joining me for this practice to honor this fabulous new moon in Capricorn. Once again, there's a link in the show notes to pay what you can. And I really do appreciate you doing that. And also liking, subscribing, and commenting. All that stuff that doesn't seem like it would make a difference really does make a difference in the YouTube algorithm. And then just one more thing. My day job is as a spirit guide channeler, and for one day only on 111, I'm having a 111 sale. So for $111, you get two 30-minute sessions with me. There is a link in the show notes below, or you can go to my website, Abundology.com. Once again, this is for one day only on January 11th. So thank you again for spending this time with me. A super great card pull, nice, easy meditation at the end, but we are ready. We are ready for 2024. This is our year. So happy new moon, everybody.